What's up, guys? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Just type in the comments, please, if you guys can. So, guys, I'm just going to be analyzing stuff on my side. You guys can watch as I analyze. If you guys do have any questions, you guys want me to have a look at any charts, you guys can just let me know. And then I'll just analyze it here, break it down, what we can potentially expect. We do have dollar news in the next, what's it, the next hour and a half, I think it is. I think we have it at 3:45. So I'm trying to stay away from dollar pairs currently, just because there's just too much going on in terms of the dollar, right? So if you have a look at the dollar on our lower time frame, which is our 4-hour time frame, you see that price is bearish. We're creating these nice lower lows and lower highs. We had a huge bullish run on the daily time frame. The dollar price has been pushing up for weeks now. But on the lower time frame, we are currently. But the reason that I'm having some sort of doubt that the dollar will continue pushing to the downside is just based on what I'm seeing on my weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, as you guys can see, we have a very strong area, a very strong support and resistance line going across, right, or price, which is 105,500. Now, 105,500 is extremely strong. If you guys have a look at price used as resistance, support, resistance, resistance. Sorry, yeah, resistance, resistance, right? So there's a lot of time the price did respect 105,500. Now, we had this huge bullish run to the upside, right? And if you have a look here, price broke above the strong resistance, pushed up, rejected another resistance to the top, which is 107,250, and price came back down. Now, if price is above the support, this could be basically a breakout and retest for price to continue pushing to the upside, right? So very similar to what we saw around here, right? You had that nice breakout, retest, and price push to the upside. Right, and on the other end, if you guys look at the bottom, you see here as well, we had a breakout, retest of that price, and price came to the downside. So we could see this here just being a pullback just to retest that price of 105,500 for price to push to the upside. So yes, on the lower time frame, we are bearish, but the higher time frame is giving us some things to just be cautious about. Now, based on our I trade, if I do have signs like so, I try to stay out from what I'm having a look at here. So I don't want to be just jumping in. If I do have some concerns, I'd rather look for another pair that's not involving the dollar in this case, and then try to take advantage of that there. So I think a clear indication of where the dollar will go would be when we see our weekly close. So if we have to see our weekly close beneath the psychological level of 105,500, we could see the dollar coming down, pushing down to the downside for a bit. But I think if, as long as price remains above 105,500, I think we're still very, very bullish. Does that make sense? Does anyone have any questions with that? No questions. Cool. I was looking at the CAD. Buys look really nice on this on the lower time frame, which is my 4-hour time frame. Price is, let's just go on to the 4-hour. All right, so if you have a look at USD CAD, price is creating these nice higher highs, higher lows, and just the overall market structure, right? So if you guys just have a look here, these were the highs, price came down, pushed up, broke those highs, right? So this could be a higher low for price to push Can you guys hear me now? Is there sound now? Hello? Okay, there's sound now. Of course, I'm just explaining USD CAD. So let me just first go to the dollar, right? So the dollar on our 4-hour time frame, as you guys can see, I'm not sure if it's picked up on your side, but yeah, the dollar on the lower time frame, as you guys can see, is bearish, right? So it is creating these lower lows and lower highs. However, on our higher time frame, which is my weekly time frame, I do have some concern about price pushing down, right? Because on our weekly time frame, if you guys have a look, you guys can see that 105,500 is a very strong area in the market, right? So if you guys have a look at this area here, price rejected, price pushed down, price went above, rejected the support, pushed up. Right now, this is my weekly time frame, guys. So just be mindful of that. Price came below the resistance, rejected, came down. Same as well. Now, if you have a look here, we currently the weekly candlesticks is sitting above that 105,500 area, right? So there's a very high probability that this could just be a breakout retest for price to continue pushing to the upside, right? Overall structure on this is bullish. Price to take out these highs here. And if you guys have a look here, there's a lot of bullish momentum pushing up. Right? There's a whole lot of bullish momentum pushing to the upside. So even though my 4-hour time frame is bearish, right? Just based on the higher time frame, I'm in favor of the bulls coming in the market. You guys see price did come down, break above this psychological level that we just went over, and then immediately got that huge bullish candle that came back above. I think what would be nice is if you see price come down here, reject this area here a few times on a 4-hour time frame, and then we'd look to go to the upside, right? However, it is difficult to really say. Reason being, our lower time frame and higher time frame are not lining up as we speak. So it'll be nice to wait for the weekly close to be just to have more confirmation of what we think the dollar will do going forward. I think if the weekly candle does close above the psychological level, we could see the dollar push up to around 108. Also a very nice price in the market. Dollar goes there quite often, as you guys can see. If the dollar closes below, we could see price maybe retracing, right? Because we did break these highs. And if price comes down, right, could come down for a higher low to push up and create that higher high. However, now lower time frame is bearish, higher time frame is bullish. So just waiting it out for now. I'm not looking to take too many trades on the dollar as yet. However, we do have dollar news at 345. And I'll be looking to take buys on that just based on what fundamentals are saying. So I'm just looking at any bullish opportunity on the dollar, and the trade that we've seen, or the pair that we've seen that's giving us opportunity for buys is USD CAD. USD CAD is giving us opportunities to buy. So that's what we'll be looking to take advantage of. I'm just waiting for the close of this candle, this 4-hour candle currently. I just want to see it close above that psychological level that I've got plotted on. Previous area of support as well, which is 1.36750. So I'm basically looking at structure like so, these highs, these lows. Price is pushing up. Price could definitely reach that previous high on the higher time frame, which is 1.37850. Also, if you have a look at our lower time frame, which is here, you guys can see we have taken out these highs as well now. So price will definitely push up. I just hope it doesn't push up too much, as I mentioned, because of course we want to take advantage of the move. But yeah, let's just see how it plays out. If price does push up too far up towards our target, then what I would do, I won't look at entering immediately. What I'll then do is I'll place a buy limit at that psychological level. Stop loss ideally should be below this previous low. However, because it's fundamentals, I'm not going to go in so deep. I'll just make my stop loss just below that support, and I'll be targeting that area there. So if price does push up too much, I'll just place a limit, wait to see price in this week down, tap me in, and then push up. If price just remains around this area, then I'll just enter around here when fundamentals is released. But it's very important to see how this current 4-hour candle closes before confirming. So those on the FTMO group that are here, I'll let you guys know exactly what I'm doing, and then you guys can think, jump on and just do what I'm doing, or make a decision of what you feel comfortable with doing. Any questions regarding this, guys? No questions. Okay, that's good. Other opportunities that I'm looking at, as I mentioned, I'm not going to try to take too many pairs involving the dollar. So I was looking at Euro GBP. This looks like a very nice trade that I would wait for. If the 4-hour closes below this resistance here, we could definitely see price roll down, tap into this area of support. You guys can see this is a very strong level in the market. Price has rejected it multiple times. 1, 2, 3. You also see where the breakout price did come, use it as support and pushed up. So it'll be nice to see price pull down to this area. It's also a nice strong FUB retracement line. So if I see a nice rejection here, we'll definitely look to go long, take buys, target new highs. Very nice structure here as well. Price is creating nice, beautiful highs and lows, higher highs and higher lows. So that's always a plus. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at here. A lot of confluences of price pushing up. Overall, if you guys have a look, there's a lot of bullish momentum in the market as well. Price is just continuing creating higher prices. So that will definitely be a nice trade to take. Also, the stop loss gap, not huge as well in this pair. It's about 30 pips or so. And of course, you can target around 90 pips. A nice 1:3 risk and reward. So definitely a trade or a setup that we must pay attention to and we can take advantage of. One of the cleaner setups for this week. Anyone have any questions on this, guys? No questions on this. Cool. Euro CHF. What did I see? What did I see? Have a look. Okay, so here, can you guys hear me? Hi. So on my daily time frame, you guys can see price is very, very bearish. This is a very nice area of a very nice price, which is 1.095250. Price had broken out, came here, rejected, came down, created a new low, price pushed up. Now this could be a retracement of price pushing to the upside. So structure looks good here. My only issue is I don't see previous areas of support and resistance. So I don't want to just enter without having as I'll be for a sell. However, structure is looking nice here. You guys can see very nice, clean. You guys can, as I said, I won't be looking to take it because it's not enough data for me to plot. So I'm going to be taking this out and I think I cut off there, guys. Can you guys hear me now? Let's have a look. Can you guys hear me? I think I just cut off there. I am from South Africa as well. Excited you, Christian. Thanks, bro. Thank you. Okay, cool. So you're holding buys on US 30. Yeah, so I'll go over US 30 now. I think you just joined. The reason why I'm not looking too much into US 30 and anything dollar related is just based on the dollar and where the dollar stands right now. I don't like it because lower time frame is bearish, higher time frame is very, very bullish. So I'm waiting for the news at 3:45 to see how the dollar behaves. And then I'd look at getting into dollar related pairs. So for now, I'm just looking at euro pairs. But when I finish going over the euro now, we will have a look at what I'm seeing on US 30 as well, just based on what US 30 is showing me. Euro USD. So this one here, guys, I went over this live last week. Nice bullish momentum pushing to the upside. Price came to a previous area of support and resistance. Got nice rejection. Fundamentals are also pointing to the bearish dollar at that time. So that's why we took the buy. TP hit last night. I think it was, yeah. It was last night. Very, very nice trade. Clean and simple. Price created a new high. We could see price retracing. Just follow the same steps, plot your support, wait for price to reject, and then look to go long. No candlestick confirmation equals no entry. Right, so very nice setup there. Euro AUD also very nice pair. A lot of confluences. Oh, nice. Price is dipping down quite nicely as well. So here I want to see price pull down to 1.66250. One price comes here. I want to look to go long, targeting higher highs. You guys can see this is a very strong level in the market. Price rejected once, twice, thrice. Let me just have a look at my daily. Yeah, daily time frame as well. You guys can see it's very, very clean. Price struggle to break above this area of resistance. So should price push down here, we see some nice rejections. We can definitely target these highs around this area here. I think that looks nice. We could target these prices. I think around this sphere. So we can target those prices. You guys can see very nice bullish structure just based on this area here. And overall, you guys can see it's also bullish, right? So if you guys have a look, you can see high, high, low, higher, high. So it's a very high probability this could be a higher low for price to push up to create that higher high. So you guys can look at writing this to target those higher highs. It's up to you. But yeah, very nice setup. I'm waiting for this. It would be nice to maybe add an alert at that area to see how price behaves. A lot of those guys will place limits. You guys can maybe place a limit there. And remember, on this trade here, in terms of pips, you're going to just be cautious in terms of your lot size because you need a 100 pip being 100 pip as a stop loss. Just look at your risk and reward. If you're risking 1 to get 3 or risking 100 to get 300, look at it in that sense. And just make sure your lot size is able to stand drawdown if you need it to. You don't want to go in too hard and then price just wicks down a little bit, doesn't hit your stop loss, and then you blow your account. But your analysis is still correct and price continues pushing to the upside thereafter. So just be very, very careful in terms of your lot sizing when you are trading. Your stop loss needs to be at a specific place. Don't try to make it tight just to get a great risk and reward. Some people try to make it extremely tight because it looks good on social media, but 90% of the time they are hitting stop losses. So don't trade like that. Trade and make money, and don't trade where you just try to do extraordinary things that doesn't make sense and then you're posting one win after 4 months and stuff like that. Just try to be consistent. And 1 to 3, 1 to 2, those are good risk and rewards. Those are very good risk and rewards. Any questions regarding this one, guys? No questions. Cool. Let's just go have a look at US 30 for Forex Carter All Blues. Okay, so US 30 higher time frame. Let's just go on to the daily time frame, right? So daily time frame, you guys can see 33,000 is a very strong level, right? You see price rejected here, came down and price was above. There's a nice flow to the upside there. So it is a very strong area. If I just have a look here, price came below, pushed up, rejected, pushed to the upside, right? So it makes sense to buy based on what you see here. However, if you just look at structure, right? Even we can look at it on this here. Structure on this here is bearish, right? Price is creating lower lows and lower highs, right? Now, price came here. This could very well be a lower high for price to push down and create a lower low. A support will always react as a support, right? So even though it's here, doesn't mean it's going to push all the way up. It will react as a support, but it still can come down. For example, if you look here, that's a psychological level, very strong area in the market. Now you see a rejection because it's a support and price closed above it. You can't just take a buy just based on this, thinking it's going to push to the upside, right? Because price rejected you and pushed above. Because if you look at what happened after, price immediately came back down. Why? Because price is creating lower lows and lower highs. The momentum of the market is pushing to the downside. So always try to trade with the momentum of where price is going instead of just trying to catch it low and keep buying. A lot of the times people say buy the dip, buy the dip, buy. Price just continues pushing to the downside. So just be very careful of that. I'm not saying price can't push up from here. Of course it can. However, I think you're gonna. Well, for me personally, I like to trade where I see more confluences before I take a trade. I won't just take it based on prices on the support and a psychological level. I want to see at least 5 or 6 confluences before taking a trade. Based on here, overall, like I see, there's lots of bearish momentum coming down. So personally, I wouldn't take a buy. I'm not saying you're doing it incorrect. It's just what I would do. If you're comfortable buying, that's entirely up to you. This is just how I trade. Make sense? Sharp. Is there any other pairs you guys want me to go over? That's basically what I'm looking at now. As I said, at 3:45, I'll have a look again after the news, and then I'll analyze again, looking for other opportunities. But so far, I'm just looking at those Euro pairs that I went over, and just waiting for price to come to where I'm comfortable at entering. If price doesn't come there, it's fine. I'll wait for the next setup. But yeah, no questions. Cool. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Hope this has helped you some type of way. And yeah, we'll chat soon. Bye.